everybody. Today we are in the Avenues stand at the World Poultry Congress in Paris. I'm Camila Alfaro. I'm from the editorial staff of the magazine. I'm here with Dr. Samuel Aggrey. He is a Richard B. Russell Professor and Chair. His research is about nutrigenomics, functional genomics, bioinformatics, growth, and muscle, skeletal modeling. Welcome, Dr. Aggrey, and thank you for accepting our invitation.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, today we are going to talk about feed efficiency in broilers. Therefore, my first question is, what is feed efficiency?
Well, feed efficiency is technically the efficiency of feed use. So the amount of feed that you provide a chicken for the amount of growth that a chicken can do. So if you feed two chickens, one more feed and one less feed, and they grow the same, the one that you fed less feed is more efficient in translating feed into meat. So that is the conceptual definition of feed efficiency.
And now, could you please explain what is the relationship among feed efficiency and other performance parameters in broilers?
Well, when you talk about performance, let's just say growth as performance. But there are other criteria for performance. If you take growth, what's the relationship? Feed constitute about 70% of the cost of production. So if feed efficiency feed is efficiently used, then you are cutting down the cost of production. If you cut down the cost of production, then your profitability or production efficiency goes up. So that is why feed efficiency is very important in the poultry production system and also with other traits of economic importance.
Okay, and how the feed restriction is affecting the feed efficiency of the broilers?
How feed
restriction?
Feed restriction. Well, that depends on your objective. Sometimes when you have a little bit of restriction, the bird will use the feed more efficiently than when you have a lot of feed given to the chicken. So it's just internal mechanism increasing the efficiency of feed use when there's a little bit of restriction. It's just like humans. When you have less resources, you use it more efficiently than when you have abundant resources.
Now, Dr. Samuel, what are the available tools either in the field or in laboratory to evaluate the feed efficiency?
Well, normally what we do is, or what has been done in the past, feed efficiency is, I would say, one of the difficult traits to measure because we try to do it accurately by putting the birds in cages and measuring individual feed consumption. But broilers are not adaptable to cages. That is not their natural environment. And it's, I would say, one of the challenges, very difficult to measure this trait in a large number of birds. So that has always been very challenging. But in today, we are trying to develop new technologies to have birds on the floor and have technologies with sensors to measure feed intake and also body weight while they are on the floor to measure feed efficiency. So we've come a long way, but we still need additional technology to be able to measure very well and accurately birds on the floor.
Dr. Samuel, and what are the problems on poultry production that doesn't allow us to have a good feed efficiency or ideal feed efficiency?
Well, there are so many factors that affect feed efficiency. One is economic factors. So when price of corn, soybean goes up, inflation, because the cost of production, about 70% of them is in feed. Then that is one aspect of it. Then you come to technical aspect of it. Wheat-based feed and corn-based feed. You have unbalanced feed. There are all the nutritional factors that affect feeding would affect feed efficiency. Because let's just say if you feed a deficient diet, the birds will eat more. So some deficient diets, they will eat more to compensate. Then feed efficiency will not be very good. Others, they will eat less, depending on the particular element that is deficient. There's no one direction where it will go. So even water can affect feed efficiency. When birds don't have water, they don't eat. So every management factor has the potential to affect feed efficiency. Coccidia, necrotic enteritis, all these can also affect feed efficiency.
Finally, Dr. Samuel, how can we improve the feed efficiency without the increase in the feed cost?
Well, that is a challenge. Assuming feed is constant, by definition, feed efficiency is feed intake divided by weight gain. So if you want to maintain the feed, then you have to improve growth. So if you improve growth, then you're going to have constant feed for an improved growth. But that is also a challenge. I'm a geneticist. In genetics, there's no free lunch. If you keep increasing the growth, you have leg problems, you have ascites, you have other problems that is also coming. So you always have to have a balance.
Okay, Dr. Samuel, thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. And thank you to all the people that is watching this interview.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.